Hi, everybody. My name is Michelle. I'm with Learning House. Today, we're going to talk about essays, essay writing, how to start, what you need to know, 3 steps to writing a great essay. Number 1, before you start writing, you must have a plan. It doesn't make sense to dive in and start writing without having a plan. Think of this as your grocery list before you go to the store. Make notes on the topic that you are writing your essay about, ideas that come to mind. Maybe you've been doing some reading about this topic. Maybe you've interviewed someone. Make general notes about your ideas, your thoughts, your opinions. Then you can organize these thoughts. And just like any good movie, your essay should have a beginning, a middle, and an end. Some people also call this the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. Now, in your conclusion, you're not adding any new ideas. You're just restating, you're summarizing what you've talked about in your essay. If you want your reader to remember one thing only about your essay, what you've just written, that is in your conclusion. Your introduction, you're simply introducing the topic. You're giving the reader an idea of what is to come. This is like your movie trailer. Before you choose to watch it on Netflix, you're seeing that snippet of what's to come. That's your introduction. The body is really your meaty section where you're talking about all the important details, the main points, the main themes. If you remember, introduction, body, conclusion, beginning, middle, and end, that will keep your essay focused and make it easy for the reader to follow. So this is step 1. Make notes and you organize. Only after you have this plan ready do you begin to write. This is step 2. Start writing. With your outline done, now you have the recipe. You can get cooking. Don't worry about making sure that it's perfect. Just write. Get your pen moving. You have the ideas already laid out in front of you. You have a basic idea of what you're going to talk about. Just write. Don't worry if you make any grammar mistakes or if you forget punctuation. That we'll deal with in step 3. For step 2, your biggest obstacle is getting out of your own way. Just start writing. Final step, you must edit. How do you edit? You reread what you've already written. Go back and check your work. See, are there mistakes? And what's helpful is you can read your essay out loud and listen for how it sounds and make sure that it would make sense to someone who has no idea what you're writing about or what you're talking about. Go back through, look for mistakes, make sure that it's clear that someone who doesn't know what you're writing about can follow your ideas and reach your conclusion and say, all right, I understand what this is about. I get the main takeaway. I get the main point. If there are mistakes, this is your opportunity to go back and make those corrections. You never want to turn in an essay or an assignment without taking this last step to check, make sure you've corrected any errors, fix the mistakes, and then you're going to have an overall better written essay than if you just write it real quick and turn it in. So make sure you do not forget this last step, check your work, make those corrections. And then if you need to, sometimes you have to revisit, go back, rewrite it, make some changes, read it again, make the edits, right? We call these drafts. For an essay, you could have 5 or 6 drafts before it's finished and complete. Good writing takes time. Do make sure if you have a deadline, you plan, you give yourself plenty of time to make those adjustments, to make those changes so you're not writing in a hurry. If you have any questions, let us know. Like, follow, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.